Lately, I've really been wanting to try film photography more. There's a really good film photography community here in Bangkok, and I just want to make it a way to maybe take my photography skills to another level and then meet some other people to talk about the process as well. When researching this, I've realized that I don't really know much about film cameras or film photography stores here in Bangkok, so I'm going to take this as an opportunity to do a little bit of research on both topics. 3 cameras that come up on every list of good beginner film cameras are the Olympus OM1, the Pentax K1000, and the Canon AE-1. So I'm going to research those 3, go to a few different stores, compare prices, and check out their availability here. The easiest way to get to this first location is to go to Samyot MRT, get off, and then it's just a short walk from there. That first location is going to be Mega Plaza. So this place is really great for a number of different things besides just used cameras. There's a lot of different vintage figures in here, toys, video games, collectibles of all sorts, but we're here for the cameras, so let's see what they have in terms of the 3 that we're looking for. How much is this AE1?
9,000 baht.
9,000, okay.
What do you with lens?
With the lens?
Yeah.
6,900?
Yeah. 5,000.
5,000? The OM1 that you have?
8,000.
8,000? What about the AE1?
5,000.
5,000? Pretty much every store in here had 2, if not all 3 of the cameras I was looking for, with a wide variety of prices from 3,000 to 11,000 baht based on the condition or whether or not they came with a lens. Now we're going to jump back on the MRT and head to the next location, but before that, let's look at a little bit of information about the AE1. The Canon AE1 was first released in 1976. It was designed to be user-friendly and give anyone the ability to take photos with high-end results.
Try, John. Me? Sure. The surprisingly affordable Canon AE1. So advanced, it's simple.
This camera was also intended to pair design with the manufacturing techniques of the day to mass-produce cameras on a scale unseen up to that point. The AE1 was the first 35mm camera with shutter speed priority metering and a built-in CPU. The AE stands for Automatic Exposure Control, while the 1 stood for Canon's ambition to change the industry. This next location is called Unit Camera. It's here in CM, and when I talk to other film photographers in Bangkok, this is normally the place they suggest because the cameras are supposed to be in really good condition. So let's go check it out. I'm looking for Olympus OM1.
OM1.
Have?
OM1.
Just 2?
Yeah, I have only 1.
You have 1. How much is this?
This priority body 6,500.
6,500. Do you have the Pentax K1000?
No.
Don't have. The other one I was looking for is AE1.
AE1, yes.
Have a few.
Okay. Body 5,000 baht.
5,000? Okay. You have a lens for this one too?
2. I include lens.
That one's with the lens. Okay. How much is this one?
10,500.
10,500? Everyone in that shop was super nice. They had a couple AE1s and OM1, but no Pentax K1000s. Now we're gonna head over to the next shop, but before we do that, let's look at a little bit of the history of the K1000. The Pentax K1000 also began production in 1976, but it had an extremely long manufacturing life compared to other cameras from this era, which lasted over 2 decades, ending in 1997. Its longevity was due to its popularity as a student's camera, which is exactly what it was designed to be, focused on affordability for amateur photographers.
Complete with Pentax K1000 camera, regular and telephoto lenses, automatic flash, and Pentax compartment.
Roughly 3 million K1000s were sold during that 20-year period of production. While Pentax cameras are still in production today, they've mostly fallen off the radar compared to their glory days with the K1000. So there were a bunch of vintage camera stores in Bangkok prior to the situation here. But most of them have closed because of it and have moved online. So with a little bit of digging, I found this store here in Womak called Bangkok Trading. We're gonna go see what they have now.
AE1 8,000 baht.
8,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
OM1 only body.
Only body, sure.
4,500.
4,500. Pentax K1000.
Okay. Only 6,500.
6,500. Okay. The Olympus OM1 was first released in 1972. The concept was to develop a camera that could shoot a wide range of subjects, from the cosmos to bacteria.
This is the view from Olympus. State of the art. Total sophistication of electronics. Total simplicity of use. Camera of professionals. And great. Olympus.
Consumers were drawn to the OM1 because of its smaller weight and size compared to other cameras of this era.
I feel at home in front of the camera, but behind the camera, I don't know the difference between a lens opening and a Broadway opening.
It was originally named the M1, but after it grew in popularity, Leica requested they change the name to avoid confusion between the brands. After doing some research and going around to all those stores, I ended up with this Canon AE1 from Unit. Even though it was a little bit more expensive, I wanted to get one from them because they have a reputation for carrying cameras that have good builds and don't fall apart on you. And I didn't want to deal with a big headache right out of the gate dealing with film cameras because some of these older vintage cameras can have a lot of problems. So if you get anything out of this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.